Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries January 17, 2022. Is not necessarily a material element, the one that could be treasured to feel that you are calmly going towards a change that fills you with a lot of motivation, so the new moon would make you have a new tendency towards valuing memories, people, or moments that you have treasured in the best way. You would carefully have a lot to say, but little by little. Do not be so passionate suddenly, because the best strategy so that you can see success for yourself would come from making everything have an absolute improvement with Capricorn as a guide. You would love to see how a person you appreciate has had a resounding change for the benefit of his life. Sometimes it is hard for you to know what to do, but the sextile between the Sun and Neptune would be extraordinary energy to feel that you free yourself from what would have blocked you before. Today events happen to remind you that your dreams will never come true unless you take an active stance in planning for their realization. Maybe people will call you to wake you up and remind you that you can't always keep your head in the clouds. Make sure this doesn't stop you from dreaming at the same time. At the same time, you must remind others how important it is to dream. Approaching everything slowly and steadily may cause you to miss out on the rewards of acting spontaneously. A culmination begins in your practical steps. It's time to do some formalities. Your general shape is on the rise again, and it will be easier for you to break a bad habit. Here you are more impulsive than usual. Avoid extreme sports and heated discussions. Instead, put all your energy into what matters to you without wanting to surpass yourself or be right at all costs. Thus, you will avoid some inconvenience. You evolve in a voluntary and creative climate that allows you to advance pawns on your chessboard. However, balancing your relationship life is a bit difficult. Concentrate on your aspirations without trying to argue. It would be advisable that instead of worrying about having a diet that could annoy you, you choose foods that you like little by little, but not excessively, so, without a doubt, you would stay better than ever on this day so full of vitality. Today perhaps there is an important weight in the day, which makes you feel unmotivated and heavy. Try to use this energy in constructive uses instead of being its victim. You will see that taking a more restrictive approach to the situation may help you order things more efficiently and profitably. You have a more critical eye than normal that you can use to your advantage. An event about to occur in your surroundings could cause you a real awareness. You will open your eyes to some of your habits that are potentially harmful to your health. Take advantage of this climate conducive to questioning to try to change your habits and adopt a healthier lifestyle that is better suited to your situation. The arrival of Venus in the 4th house is favorable to you, and you should quickly see an improvement in your physical condition if you adopt better daily reflexes. Good decisions are observed, that is to say, that everything that you would have on your economic path could be one of the best decisions you make from this moment to improve your fortune. You would cover your expenses. From time to time it would be important to feel that your instinct is essential to achieve your financial goals. Today the lucky number 9 guides you correctly. Don't be surprised if you notice a tendency to think deeply and feel like communicating. If you like to write, get going or fill out a few more pages of your journal. If you are more practical, you can express yourself more easily in your hobby. For example, a wood sculptor will discover that today he has inspired. Whatever you do, it will probably be easier for you to express yourself. The day is ideal for considering changes in the way you see the future financially. You will be encouraged to do so. It is also the time to express your need for liquidity, to assert your rights, to make an official request. When looking for a job, it is with pleasure that you rub shoulders with the outside world to examine all that it has to offer you. The exchanges are numerous and rewarding. It's a good day to showcase your abilities without succumbing to ease. Possibly a person you least expected will help you, understand you, guide you towards what would potentially attract your senses, which could undoubtedly make you fall in love. So the new moon would be fundamental in your energy so that you could venture into something. Which certainly looks good. Nowadays it is punctuated by attempts. No matter what you do, operating patience or programming computers, art, and music will be everywhere. You will send a note to a friend, and you will not be able to resist drawing a colorful picture on it. You will go for a walk during your lunch and, on a whim, you will buy a disposable camera and start taking photos. Today you cannot deny your creative part, accept it. The lonely natives will not see anything coming for the moment. But everything comes at the right time to those who know how to wait. Don't focus on being single, your close friends and family need attention too. Make sure everyone around you is doing well and doesn't need a listening ear, a reassuring hug, or sound advice. If you are in a relationship, your partner will ask you important questions. Take the time to think it over and don't be impulsive so as not to hurt him. Starting today, you could give good advice because you have the correct experience to do it, and it would not take a minute to see how it has a fair balance in terms of what you have worked on so far. It is a good idea to start doing things independently and thus see how Capricorn is a good luck charm for you. Today, connecting with others can be more difficult than usual because people will not know how to interact with your intense personality. Lighten the mood and relax. You can learn a lot if you do like chameleons and adapt to the environment. Use a rational approach instead of always getting carried away by feelings. You are bored at your job, to put it mildly, you are wasting away. Perhaps the time has come to question you. Skills assessment, professional retraining, job fair, explore all the possibilities available to you. Do not neglect the networks of elders, an old acquaintance could resurface soon in your life. Perhaps the key to a new lease of life in your career? Uranus brings you to change, follow the thread of your inspiration. The quarrels have not stopped lately. Perhaps now is the time to take a step back and think about the cause of these tensions. Communication will be the key to returning to a peaceful atmosphere. If necessary, convene a family council. Take the time to invest yourself with each of your loved ones and listen to their little personal worries. A good open-hearted discussion will allow you to come to a solution together that will satisfy young and old alike.